Yes, yes, yes. We are back. Good evening. Hello. Welcome. For returning viewers, for new viewers. Evening. It's Sunday night. We're back. Hello. It's a good summer. It feels like it's been so long since we were on your screen on a Sunday night. I am in a different place. If you didn't get any of the messages or the posts, I'm in a different place. It's been an absolute mad summer, shall we say. And yeah, so I've got a plain background at the minute, but that is work in progress. I was meant to be live last weekend. It definitely didn't happen. It was absolute chaos here. So I'm live now. So I had to delay it a week. I do apologise by that. But anyway, we're back, live and kicking, happy and smiling. Hopefully I can see all of your happy, smiley comments. I'm going to say comments because I can't see you. Just do us a favour. If you can see in the comments running down the side or the bottom of your screen now, just follow that link if you're coming from Facebook. Facebook do like to change their security software, and it doesn't really work with ours. So if you follow that link, it'll just say, do you want to give us permission? Yeah. It doesn't take any of your personal information. It just lets me see who you are. So do that, and we're on. I can put like cool little banners up as well. What should we do? I'll have a cool little banner. There we go. Well, that one for now. I can see your comments coming in thick and fast. It's fantastic. I love it. Put the banner. He said, put the banner. He's in control of this. Oh, wow. You're the best, Mike. Thank you, mate. So what Mike does at the beginning of every stream, as you can see here through his comments, is gives me instructions and kicks me arse a little bit. That's just to make it the best viewing. I don't even know what the word is. It looks good for you. The best way I can show you what we do here on a Sunday night. So, evening, Justin. How the devil are we? Hope you're well, buddy. Live kicking, ready and raring to go on this fantastic Sunday evening. I want to say fantastic. It's getting cold, isn't it, guys? It's getting cold. So it's like the perfect opportunity to come back onto lives and keep up with you guys, catch up with you guys, see what's going on in the world, see what everyone's doing. While it's cold and crappy, you want to stay inside. Kettle or Pepsi, not a sponsor. That's exactly it, Mike. So it's cracking the whip and making it look like we know what we're doing. One of us might do, and it certainly ain't me. I just put the smile on the camera. That's me. Mike does the brains of the operations behind the scenes. So if you see things jitter about, move, and all that, it's Mike. It's not me. Because I'm as much as I'm a magician, concentrating on talking to you guys, as well as moving stuff around. It ain't for me. It ain't for me. But nonetheless, I'm going grey. If you can see here, guys, there's greys everywhere. I went to I had my haircut today. Don't know what happened there. I had my haircut today, and the hairdresser has found grey hairs in the top hair as well. Mortified. She wasn't. She thought it was quite funny. I don't know what to say to that, guys. I do not know what to say to that, guys. Evening. I'm not sure who you are, but follow the link above at the top of the comments. Just gives them access so I can see who you are. Otherwise, everyone comes up like that. And I like to give the personal touch, to be fair. I like to know who I'm talking to. So yeah, guys, go on, fill us in. What's crack? What's been going on for the summer? I'll tell you a little bit about what I've been doing. So work has been absolutely balmy, busy as busy gets. Don't know why, but it is. Everyone's buying cars, everyone's selling cars, and everyone's breaking cars. So that keeps me on my toes massively. There's new product launches all the time from Volkswagen. If you're new here, that's where I work. Volkswagen UK. I am a technician, so I get to enjoy all the brand new cars, good or bad. Up to you. You make your mind up on that one. But they are releasing cars thick and fast at the moment. So there's plenty of models coming out. We've got Tigos, we've got Tiguan R's, all sorts. There's loads, even the ID range, so the ID 3, 4 and 5. You've also got the ID Buzz, which is like a little camper van version of an ID, electric. Crazy, isn't it? Oh, mate, honestly, that every time that Facebook change anything security wise, it will throw this app off and everyone has to do it again. It's easier to follow on the YouTube channel because you ain't got to do that. It'll just let you straight in and I'll know who you are. It's only for the likes of Facebook and Instagram or Twitter, anything like that. They change the security settings far too often, but it keeps you guys safe. Who are we to argue? The reason we use this app, you'll see it above there, is because it lets me cross-platform stream, sorry. So I can talk to quite a few different groups of people that I've got on either Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, anything, YouTube, the lot. So I can talk to all in one place. So yeah, the best way to get hold of this channel and to not have any of these security issues is follow directly the YouTube channel, and I'll get you there. But I appreciate not everyone's got YouTube, and some people do find the link on Facebook because it does go around quite a bit before the live. So, what else have I done? Oh, I've moved house. That wasn't planned. That was a bit spare of the moment. That was rubbish. Hard work, but we mastered it with the help of family and friends. We got there. So that's done. So I am in the new kitchen dining room at the moment. So whether the lighting's not too bad, I don't know. I've got like really dark eyes. That is the lighting lot. They're just above me, the spotlights. What else have I done? That's, yeah, it doesn't seem like a lot, does it? Oh, I went Turkey. I took the kids to Turkey for a week. So yeah, quite a bit, I think. But it just seems like not a lot now. I've just said it out loud. It's a good lady wife just roamed in. All got a smile out of her kids. That's always bad luck, isn't it? Or she's been fed. We did have tea before the live, so it's all good. So, guys, chuck in your comments. Chuck anything. Throw them in. The world of the motor trade is absolute carnage at best, and the comments, to be fair, the YouTube channel's taken off quite massively, and I'm always getting messages on YouTube, people wanting to know stuff, people asking questions, people wanting more content. You'll have to bear with me. The wife's decided the kettle boiling's a great idea while I'm streaming, so bear with me. She's giggling and now getting arsey with me because she's interrupted man time. How's that my fault? No, I don't want a cup of tea. Yeah. Oh. So the content is coming, guys. The content is coming. If you've noticed, the channel did show quite a lot of mechanical repairs. Honestly, when the weather's not on our side, like it isn't most of the time in England, then it's hard to get outside and show off detailing products. Now, the detailing part of what we do has taken a little bit of a swing because time is being taken up in doing things for valeting supplies, also for Grumpy Detailer, getting them off the ground as well. So there's lots of seeing my beautiful face across your screen. Take that as a good thing or a bad thing, either way. So it's busy. So let me know what's going on in your summers. How cold is it around where you are? I'm in the Midlands and it's cold. So Wales have just got some sun, I think. I get told this quite a bit. So Wales have probably got better weather than us, but I'm not bothered because it's Wales. Thanks, dear. No, whatever. Get your 2 pence in. Evening, Mr. Miller. How are we? Long time no speak. I say that, but honestly, I get messages, like I said earlier, of quite a few people, and people I've never even spoken to before asking for more comment. Why do we say comment all the time? Content. I was just talking to a chap just before the live, who is an HGV technician and never really gets to see the car world. And he says the car world sucks. Now, the only reason it sucks compared to an HGV tech is they get so much room. You tip that cab over and you've got the world. With a car, you haven't. So he was showing his appreciation to the car mechanics of the world because it's not as easy as HGVs. And I'm not saying HGVs are easy because they've got some big stuff to work on. But nonetheless, I totally respect the HGV trade, as do they us, because it's just hard either way. Wherever you're from, it's hard. Hello, Cosmin. I spoke to Cosmin this morning, I believe. This is the new house, buddy. I know you can't see it, just see a wall behind me. Now, this will obviously change and get updated to bits of TechAutomotive and stuff like that. So you will start to see things appear in the background. Obviously, it's not at the minute because we're still sifting through boxes and sorting stuff out. Life just goes fast, doesn't it? Doesn't it, guys? Hello, Mr. Paul Watson of Valeting Supplies. See, the name's changed. Yeah, he gets bored and changes the name. But he's here after a few technical issues. Sorry, I can't read. After a few technical issues, he's here. He's here, guys. He's here. So people are coming in. Love it. Love keeping up with you guys. Love hearing what you've been doing. And even if it's just outside as well, outside of the lives, get a message off you. Can you win the ice cream van? Honestly, I've not heard that the whole time I've lived here. You do a live and one comes down. Where's the logic? Where's the logic in that? Anyway, guys, yeah. Cosmin's got it right. TechAutomotive Dungeon. Now, I would love that. I would definitely love that. It's coming. It's coming. Honestly, it's coming. Yeah, it's a bit different from where I used to live. There's a lot more trees where I used to live than there is here, which is great because there was just trees everywhere. Trees bring pigeons and spiders. Don't need them. Don't like spiders. Terrify me. I'm not a big girl or anything, but they terrify me. So what bits of training have I done? For the mechanical side of things, I have been down to Milton Keynes. I have just completed. It's what you would call a blended learning course. So you do a bit to start with. So you do part one, a little bit like this, face-to-face, on a bit like Teams or, what is it, Skype. You do like it's what we call a virtual classroom. You'll do that to start with. So literally camera and a microphone talking to the trainer down at Milton Keynes. So you'll do that bit. And then you'll go down to Milton Keynes. So it was a 2-day course, this one was. And then you will come back and you will it's like homework, really. And you'll do a case study. So this course was DSG. So if you're not from Volkswagen world, it's automatic gearboxes, the newer style stuff. And that's what the course is. So they'll ask for an example of a diagnostic job that you've done on a DSG, showing all parts of what they want to see, criteria. And then they'll either pass or fail you. Thankfully, I passed. So I'm doing all right. That is the training path of transmission specialist. So I've done the manual gearbox, passed. Done the automatic gearbox, passed. So I've just got a little bit of the specialism, the last touches of specialism to do. And then I'm a transmission specialist. So any gearbox issues, guys, I'll hook you up. I did actually speak to a chap last night who had a transmission issue, was on a Vauxhall, but 200 miles away from where they started their journey. The car had stopped working, stopped going into gear. And to be fair, there's only so far you can go just on a text or a phone call, because I'd have to be there checking things. But nonetheless, the poor Vauxhall was being recovered, and it's very, very poorly. So look at some of these comments. Always come to Milton Keynes, never to visit your brother in Northampton. Feels sad. I don't go anywhere near Northampton. I don't go anywhere near Northampton unless Milton Keynes is in Northampton. You're welcome to come up to Milton Keynes when I'm down there, buddy. I'll meet you in Milton Keynes. We'll have a beer. No problem. Tell us more about your house, your shed, garage, driveway. What will your setup be? Right, so the house is quite well set up for this, to be fair. So I've got a shed out in the garden, so it's got all the detailing stuff in there now. There's no garage, which means more driveway space for detailing and fixing stuff. So, like I say, got all my stuff in the shed, detailing wise. There's a nice big drive, plenty of shade as well. Unlike the old house, there was lots of sun at the old house. This one's plenty of shade. So the detailing videos will have better quality. The mechanical videos, again, better quality. So yeah, all in all, it's definite upgrade. You're gonna see a video very, very soon. In fact, I did one yesterday of us leaving the old house, and I need to do an introduction to this driveway, and it's literally behind me. So I will do the introduction video. I'll probably do that when I get home from work tomorrow. I'll do that because I'll be out on the drive. I'll do a little introduction to the outer part and the shed, so you can see what's going on. And I will leave the rest to your imagination and to see in the videos coming. Mr. Miller, been negotiating Campbell water pump and DSG oil change at local Skoda dealers. How's that going for you, buddy? That's not light on the old wallet. Oh, I remember. I see these prices and ouch. I don't even know what to say. Honestly, they went up last year, I think they did. And for some reason, well, not for some reason, like everything else, they've gone stupid. And when I say stupid, you're looking at just shy of £1,000 up here for a Campbell water pump on a diesel. It's just wow. Wow. Obviously, that's baseline figures. That's not figures, any specific figures to any dealership or any brand. That's just what they're coming out at the minute. It is absolute carnage, isn't it? What a time to be a mechanic. Honestly, guys, if there's a way of saving money, yeah, now is a good time to be in a trade. The electricians are doing well. Sparkies, well, they are Sparkies. Plumbers, gas fitters, mechanics, all doing well because trade for trade. I mean, I would fix someone's car for, I don't know, a boiler service or an outside tap fitted all day long. All day long. Trade for trade. It's the way forward. If I could, or if I had time to do these Campbells and that on the driveway, it'd be a great shout. I'll be helping a few people out there, definitely, because you kind of got your hands tied. You know your car needs it. You can't know your car needs it, but your wallet don't really want it. As weird as that sounds, it's just a squeeze, guys. Honestly, all jokes aside, I totally understand that everything's a squeeze now. Everything. Absolutely everything. But it's more of a baseline of why I started this channel. Doing what I do is it's difficult. It's kind of changed really, because it started off as I want to show people what I'm doing during lockdown, just as a bit of entertainment for other people sat at home, not being able to really do much, not being really able to see anyone. And it's changed sort of dynamic in the respect of now what I'm doing, people are following and being able to save themselves a bit of money as well. It's kind of worked in our favour really, and that's also worked really well for what I want the channel and the direction the channel to go in. To be there to help people, whether it's get through a tough time, get through a lonely time, get through a crisis, like a price crisis, provide a bit of entertainment, provide a bit of knowledge, anything like that, guys. It's why the channel became a thing. Because I was terrible in front of a camera. I wouldn't even go really to shop counters and pay for stuff. I'd always ask someone else to do it for me. Ordering at McDonald's, that was an absolute challenge for me. I don't know why. Don't know why. Always been really shy, even from a young age. And I think my first job was working in a shop. That did help me a lot. But then being a mechanic again, you go back a couple of steps because you don't really see anyone. The customer writes on the job card what they want. You do it and pass it back to the service advisor. You don't really meet new people. So you can take a couple of steps back and I thought, wow, if I do this, is it going to come across how I want it to? Or is it going to be a complete flop? Hopefully it's the first one. I hope it's not flopped. But you get the gist. This channel is purely based on helping people, whether it's in the mechanical scene, the detailing scene, and the valeting scene. So you'll see that Paul's put a comment there saying valeting isn't a trade. Of course it is, buddy. Of course it is. You are a service that helps people sort out what they need. So my job wouldn't be as good as it is without you guys sorting out my mess after I've created the mess. I've obviously fixed the car, but you guys are the last port of call to give that customer that special experience when bringing the car to a dealership or anything like that. Because the last thing you want, you take your car in, gets covered in fingerprints and tyre soap and oil, and you hand it back to them like that. So to be fair, for you to say they're not a trade, you are. And you're very, very important regardless of where you think you are in the world, you are important. We're actually cheaper than some indies. I tried, got a good deal. Then won't say the price. I mean, you're more than welcome to say the price, buddy. It's just we don't have names of companies and stuff like that for obvious reasons. But you are more than welcome to talk prices. It's really bright. I've got 3 spotlights directly above my head. It's great. It's great, but it's bright. And I'm hoping it doesn't show up any of my grey hairs. I think we're all right. I might have one. Where's that? You see that one there, guys? Look, that is a grey hair. Don't even know what to say to this. Don't even know what to say to this. So, guys, what I really, really want from you guys out there, all of you guys that are sat there watching this now, is some feedback, bits that you want to see on the channel, bits you want more of on the channel, bits you want less of on the channel. Let me know, because I've had some fantastic feedback from you guys far and wide. I've been receiving emails from India, where else? Bulgaria, that was one, Canada, and it's all been fantastic. They all want to see more of what we're doing. So hopefully we're doing the right thing here, and you guys out there feel you can send me a message or an email and you'll get the help that you want. And to be fair, I'm learning things at the same time. I helped a chap the other day sort out his sat nav on a Nissan Micra. So it's not purely based on Volkswagen, not at all. If I can learn, I will, and then I can pass on that knowledge to someone else that might need it. It doesn't just have to be Volkswagen. That's just my specialism. It's a different kind of trade with people cutting back, getting your car cleaned, all the way at the top. Yeah, at the moment, but I'm optimistic. I want to see a little bit of positivity. I'm going to radiate positivity from this place because honestly, the world is a very negative place, and a lot of people have got a lot of baggage, a lot of demons at the minute, and it's all right to talk about that. It really is. There's a massive stigma on people not being able to tell the mate that you feel shit. Tell the mate that you've had enough. There is none of that here. If I don't know you, cool. If I do know you, cool. Email address is on all the videos. If you just want to reach out and talk to someone, even if you just want to talk to cars or about cars, to know if someone's there, it's not a problem, guys. It's not a problem. This stigma needs to go and do one, because the only way everyone's going to get through this is talking. It is. And I'm a big birdie mechanic, and we don't blokes don't do feelings. We don't do feelings. Don't do feelings at all. So I express myself in car cleaning and fixing them. So if we can help you guys do that out there, I will. Don't be like that, Mike. Might be like that. I am going grey though. I don't know what it is. It's upsetting. Look, can you see it again? Look, I can literally point it out every time. It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking, it is. Now, 700 quid for all that, buddy, or is that just Campbell and water pump? Let me know. You want to see more in-depth jobs? Go for it. What do you want to see? How in-depth do you want me to go? Because I've got to strike a right balance of a repair that's booked for, I don't know, 3 hours. It's not going to take me 27 hours just filming different angles and bits and bobs like that, because you can get absolute hours and hours and hours of footage and it probably come out for about 10 minutes a video. I know it's painful, right? So yeah, what sort of thing do you want to see? Because I do quite a bit. I'm not, strictly speaking. No, I'm young, Paul. I am. I'm only 32. But I'm going grey. It's inevitable. I can't hide it anymore. I'm trying. Lord knows I'm trying. Look. Oh, it's there again. Look. I don't need. I'm not doing it. I'm not talking about my grey hair anymore. It's not happening. Does anyone remember watching Sesame Street? I know that's a totally weird and random question. Did you remember on the bit where it's like, today's episode is sponsored by the letter Z? Remember that? Well, we've got them. They're here. So today, let's pick a random letter. Right. Today's episode is sponsored by the letter A. That is today's sponsor. Well, we'll keep the letter A there. DSG service or Haldex service. If you have a look on the channel, there is a full Haldex service on there already. Look further down, you'll see that I bring the whole pump out, clean the pump, do the filling up. You get to see it. Oh, so Haldex is on there, but DSG I could have a look at. Yeah, definitely. I'm a young chicken. I'll take that. Whether you're being sarcastic or not, I will absolutely take that. Grey hair, probably the stress I put on you with the crap year I've had. No, mate. No, you haven't put any stress on me at all. I have been that shoulder that you needed in whatever capacity you needed, and always will be to you, to anyone. Honestly, anyone. I will do my best to talk you guys down. So don't feel you can't, because I'm not a celebrity, not at all. I'm not unreachable. I'm not one of these people that hide behind a camera. If you wanna talk to me, talk to me. Don't have to be on here. You can message me. Message the TechAutomotive channel. You will get me almost 24 hours a day, unless I'm asleep. Even the wife don't get me then. So yeah, there's always a way of contacting me, honestly, guys. And even if you just want to chuck an email, want to be anonymous, do it. I'll talk back. That's a cracking price. That is a banging price. That is cheaper than just a Campbell water pump at a main dealer. Done well. I've done plenty of Campbells and water pumps. There's Campbells and water pumps on the video. There's failure of water pumps. There's failure of Campbells. It's what happens to a diesel engine when the Campbell snaps. That's on there. You're all asking for a DSG oil change. You know what, guys? We could make this happen. Okay. So on the list, the list inside my head, you guys are calling out for a DSG change. Now, I've got many options for DSG change because I do work in a dealership. Get to see them all. So there's 6-speed wet clutch. There's 7-speed dry clutch. There's 7-speed wet clutch now. There's always get me words out. There's also an 8-speed DSG gearbox coming as well. So you're all in for a nice treat. But yeah, DSG I could definitely sort out. So if that's what you guys want to see, I'm absolutely going to be obliged. I'll sort that one out for you. That'll be one of the next videos. we can sort. Have I performed a DSG oil change on the new Octavia Hybrid? Now, no, but I have performed a DSG oil change on the Golf Hybrid, which is the same engine and gearbox, and also the Passat Hybrid, the GTE, that is also a similar engine and gearbox setup. So, yeah, you could say I have, because Volkswagen and Skoda, a lot of things cross over, say with Seat and Audi. Audi's a little bit of a strange one because they do have quite a few things that Volkswagen, Seat and Skoda don't. So, fortunately, I'm in the right place. Being a Volkswagen tech, I do get to see pretty much what Skoda have and Seat. So, I'm going to say yes, and they're not fun. There's a few more steps to them than the old style stuff. Definitely. And it looks like you're a new viewer to the channel as well. So welcome. Thank you for your question. I do enjoy it. Hopefully, yeah, this channel can be of some use to yourself. And for birthday, I can't speak to that. I'll introduce myself because for anyone that's new out there as well. So my name is Rob. I run TechAutomotive with Mike Barrington, who you see in the comments. I am a Volkswagen diagnostic technician, a Skoda diagnostic technician, all qualified through the brands, and that's what I do daily. So I've been in main dealers for a very long time. A very long time. So yeah, that is me. That is me. So what I show on this channel is pretty much most of the stuff I get up to daily. Whether it's repairs, diagnostics, service work. I don't show MOTs for obvious reasons. We're not allowed to. So yeah, it's nice to meet all of you out there. It is. Yeah, all mainly done through Otis. You've got to take the pressure out of the pump, because if you don't, you're going to lose a fingernail or two. And they do hold some extreme pressure, as you well know if you've done quite a few. But yeah, it is all pretty much Otis. You do what it says. It'll run the pumps. It'll fill it all up for you. There's no starting the engine on the GTEs or the Octavia hybrids, because you're not really meant to, are you? It's supposed to be on battery unless it needs its engine for obvious reasons. So, yep, all Otis, and it is a lot more involved than just your standard, your normal DSG, your 6-speed wets and your 7-speed dries. So yeah, nice to meet you. I'm pleased you've stumbled across the channel. It's always good to meet, obviously, same for you, a Skoda tech, a Volkswagen Group tech, or any tech really. The information shared is golden. Any good on vinyl cutting? You're the vinyl cutting man now. If you haven't checked it out yet, have a look on the Valeting Supplies Facebook, because you'll see Paul's got himself a new tool. He's got himself a vinyl cutter, and he's also been printing mugs and stuff as well. So check that out, because he's actually teaching himself how to do it. So if you guys want anything specially made, now's the time to get it, because he can do it for you. And he's done some very good examples that he's been sending me throughout the day. So yeah, done really, really well. I'm proud of him. And it's onwards and upwards for Valeting Supply. So if you do need anything car valeting, all your t-shirts, mugs and hats, detailing and show reviews, is your man. Check him out. That's his YouTube channel that you see there. And you'll see some good stuff on there. So yeah, that's the valeting side of things. And that's what Paul does as a profession. So he's not just one of these people that one day got bored and picked up a snow foam cannon like myself. He is the real deal. Mr. Barrington, a big thanks to everyone who supports us and our channel. It means a massive deal for both of us and has brought the channel on leaps and bounds. It has. I can't say fairer than that. That is very, very perfectly put. The channel started off as a dinky little thing coming from the East Midlands, and basically me with an iPhone filming stuff, and I genuinely didn't think that it would go anywhere. It was just for me to have a bit of fun, gain a bit of confidence for myself as well, because I was terrible in front of a camera. I'm still not great. and just have a bit of fun and show people what I do on a daily basis. Because how often do you get to go and see inside a dealership, see a techie working on a car, and actually physically see things being done and explain to you? Because for me, that is why I started the channel, because you don't see it. And how often can you talk to a techie? Rare. So this is why I do the lives as well. So honestly, it has come on massively. The channel is massive compared to what it is. I know it's still a very, very small channel, but for me and for Mike, who's grafted, spoken, filmed, done a load of stuff, it's been great. It really has been an exciting journey, and hopefully it's going to carry on. And I'm going to carry on entertaining you guys mechanically, valetingly, cleaning cars and stuff. That's always a passion of mine. But yeah, it's entertainment. It's entertainment is what it is. No problem, buddy. No problem at all. Every little helps, mate. Every little helps. I'm on the coffee now. So this week's mug is a green one, just a green one. We got a new mug and plate set for moving house. If you know, you know. So guys, it is now October, so you know what's coming, don't you? End of the month. There's no other occasion that calls for one of these bad boys. Now, who's got their special pumpkin already ready to carve them up into whatever you should create? Who's got this? I've seen a few years in a row now that someone's carved an engine light into one of these. And obviously everyone dreads an engine light coming on. So as soon as you light that tea light inside it, boom, engine light. That's what Halloween's for, scaring the shit out of yourself. Today's sponsor is the letter A. Oh, you've got to have some fun, haven't you? You've got to have some fun. I can't believe I've been talking to you wonderful people now for nearly 40 minutes. How time flies when you're having fun. It really, really does. Thank you for coming, guys. It's been, been a pleasure, as always. I'm not going. Don't worry. That sounded like I was saying bye then, didn't it? I'm not. October means winter protection month. There it is. There it is. That is the biggest plug Paul can do now. Winter protection. No, he's not wrong, though. He's not wrong. If you guys have your pride and joy sat outside through all weathers, now is the time to get it protected. Get that protection you've already got on there topped up. Keeps that paint looking superb throughout the winter. My Octavia needs its topping up. It's ceramic coated and usually very, very clean. I haven't got an outside tap here at the minute, so it's feeling a bit neglected, a bit poorly. So I need to get that sorted before the weather does turn nasty, which is coming. It's coming, guys. I've had a couple of cold mornings. Today's been all right, though, hasn't it? It's not been too bad here. Calm before the storm. Winter protection month. Yep. I've got lots of microfibers and that around me. Paul, you'll love this. Paul educated me not so long back when I went to go and see him at his HQ about that I shouldn't be using microfibers to dry a car. There's better ways of doing it. And to be fair, there is. Drying towels are the future. And I keep meaning to buy some. And I haven't yet. But as soon as I do, I'll be giving Paul that nudge for drying towel. See, every day's a school day, like I've said. I'll show you. I'll show you one, Paul, just to wind you up a little bit. It's edgeless. You'll appreciate the fact it's edgeless. Tiny, isn't it? They're not that big, look. That's what I dry the car with. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. oh, mate, I am sorry. I know it's coming. I need to. So, a little bit of the background story. I did a review for a company in America called Avalon King. They sent me a ceramic coating for my car. I did it. It's fantastic. It's working an absolute treat. I need to do an update, not just for them, but for you guys out there as well. Because I've got no experience, never done one before. Did it all outside, not supposed to. And yeah, so I need to do an update. And Mike's my little parrot on my shoulder saying, get it done. So I need to get it done. So I need to get that tap out sorted. I know. I need to ask Valeting Supplies for one. What type of diag do I get involved in? Everything. Everything. Gearboxes, engines, transmissions, drivetrain, electrical, comfort and convenience, anything. Anything. I am an all-rounder, so pretty much everything. There's nothing I won't look at. My specialties, if you like, are electrical, multimedia, so comfort, convenience, so that's seats, interior windows, mirrors, anything to do with modern technology, so your assisted cruise control, your assisted braking, lane assist, anything like that, that's my jam. But I will look, and I am trained in diagnosing everything. Ceramic coat my car and I fit an outside tap. You only live about 6 hours away from me, mate. 6 hours. So you've got a long drive. Oh, he's plugged it. There it is. Look, new towels and mitts are arriving at Valeting Supplies this week. So go and check out his Facebook page. Go and check out his YouTube channel, because that's where you get exclusive access to everything going on. So if you are into your car cleaning, that's where you need to be. Fix my alternator pulley belt and I'll fit your cameras. What cameras? What belt? Oh, yeah, guys. I love this trade for trade thing. I'm all for it. Yeah, I'll fix your stuff. No problem. Is it security? It's security cameras, isn't it, Cosmin? Go on then. Love it. Love it. Trade for trade. Can't beat it. It's fair. I've recently done one, Cosmin, on a... might have been an Astra. Yeah, it was an Astra. The alternating pulley, because they're split. They work on a dual mass. So it's got the pulley, and then there's a mass in the middle. And this one had C solid. So what they do is they work on it stops the wobble of the belt. So if you're looking at a standard old school car, the belt will be doing that while the engine's just ticking over. And these dual mass pulleys just smooth it out a little bit. So they take it up a little bit like a dual mass flower. And this one had some reason got really, really hot and seized, ripped itself off the alternator, bounced around in the engine bay with whatever speed it was to go in when it come off, lodged itself onto the under tray, brought the battery light on, got to a garage. The garage had put the new battery on the car, and nobody had realised that the belt was on the under tray, the pulley was on the under tray, and the aircon didn't work. So I lifted the bonnet up straight away. There you go. Belt's not fitted. Pulleys fell off and everything's gone wrong. So unfortunately, it was past the point of being able to just put a pulley on the alternator because it had done the alternator shaft as well. And yeah, everything was just mangled. So unfortunately, it needed a new alternator at that point, but it was quickly fitted. A new belt on as well. And the car was back running, I'd say within the hour. I'd say within the hour. So simple as that, guys. Simple as that. Security cameras, alarm network, Wi-Fi. You're all over it, buddy. You are all over it. At the alternator, one wheel turns one way, the other one the other way. I've been told weird noise when idling. No noise over 1,000 RPM. Yeah, so pretty much as soon as you pick the revs up, buddy, that noise will go away, and the belt, it's the belt doing that, causing the noise. So yeah, as soon as you pick the revs up, it does naturally tend to smooth out, so that ripple will go and the noise is going. That's usually what happens. Oh, Mr. B's going. He's done his bit, and now he's got to go because he's off early. He's up early. Sorry. So have a good night, Mike. Thanks for being here, buddy. Always appreciated. Mr. Watson has 20. He's got a goal on his channel, so Valet and Supplies channel on YouTube. He's got a goal of 100 subscribers. I think by the end of this month. I think. So if you guys are out there, it doesn't cost anything. Pop on over to Paul's channel if he puts what it's called in the comments. Now, if you pop over, chuck him a subscribe and get him towards his goal. Like I say, it doesn't cost anything. He's got some very, very good content. And you will also see on his channel, there is an interview with me, physically there. Paul interviews me, asks me some great questions, some really, really tricky questions as well. So if you guys want to go and see that interview of him physically talking to me and interviewing me, check his channel out, chuck him a subscribe and watch the video, because you get to see me in quite a nervous position at some point. So go and help a brother out, chuck him a sub. If it doesn't break the engine, don't care. To be fair, buddy, if that pulley comes off, like on the Astra, what tends to happen on Volkswagen diesel engines is that belt will get wrapped around the crank pulley, and that belt will stop the crank turning at whatever speed it's turning at, which pretty much 100% of the time makes the timing jump and smash valves. So it's probably a good idea to get that sorted, buddy, before it goes to like the extreme of causing engine damage, because having a pulley put on is a lot cheaper than having your engine rebuilt. Past experience, buddy, seen it so many times. I wouldn't want it to happen to you. So, guys, we've got 10 minutes left of our fantastic Sunday night live. The first one back for the winter. We are here every Sunday, 7 o'clock UK time for the foreseeable. So, have your questions ready, guys, for every Sunday. And we will answer them. That's what we're here for. Paul, put your channel in the chat so everyone can see and know where to go and get to watch that lovely interview. It was a great interview, to be fair. I'm so glad I got a chance to go down to see Paul again and do a bit of filming. And it was an interview. It was a good interview, to be fair. Some very, very good questions. Some very famous people brought up as well, asking the questions. So, yeah, definitely check it out. Definitely check it out. So wherever Paul's gone, I have no idea. So hopefully he's going to put his channel in the chat. Who knows? Who knows? Today's episode sponsored by the letter A. There you go, guys. Copy and paste that link that he's put down there. That is to his YouTube channel. Straight in there. Give him a sub, give him a watch, and enjoy. It's the best way I can put it. He's cooking dinner. That's a terrible excuse, isn't it? Terrible excuse. I bet he's not. I bet he's ordering off Just Eat. I bet he's ordering a curry or something like that. He don't cook. Don't cook at all. Waiting for the banter. Waiting for the banter. Absolute hero, Cosmin. Legend. Legendary status. Lamb roast. Well, it is a Sunday, mate. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Do you know what I had? It's totally not traditional for a Sunday, but there's definitely a very good reason behind it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. No, I had a Papa John's pizza, right? And here's the story. Picture the scene. Picture the scene. Picture the scene. Chilling, having my Sunday night. Gets a phone call off the good lady wife's brother, who delivers for Papa John's, saying his car has oil pressure light on and he's stopped it, don't want to move it. I'm like, absolute legend. He is listening to me. So, can't get any oil on a Sunday evening. Absolutely. He's in the middle of town. So there's no handy petrol garages or anything like that. He's bang on in the middle of town. So, here I am. Knight in shining armour, yeah. I've nearly always got some oil. I've always got some oil. It's all bag stuff as well. So I had to go and drop a phone off somewhere. So my good lady wife took some oil from my stash to her brother to sort him out and get him sorted, check his oil level and all that, make sure he's happy. It's continuous shift, and by way of a thanks, got a cheeky bit of discount on Papa John's, and none of us had eaten because for some reason Sunday evenings get busy. I have no idea why. So that was it. So we had a couple of pizzas and some ice cream. It was lovely. So when am I coming to Northampton? Been to Lincoln 3 times and you ghosted me. No. I haven't ghosted you. When do you arrive in Lincoln, Cosmin? At what time do you message me? Is it in the middle of the day? Is it when I'm at work? Is it when I've got 12 jobs in my rack and I'm being pulled from pillar to post fixing cars? Is that when? Is it? Yeah. I've not ghosted you, buddy. Most of the time when I do get a message from you, it's middle of the day. And to be fair, if I'm on an MOT or something like that, I can't leave the building. I wouldn't leave the building anyway, because obviously, that ain't allowed. So yeah, it's weird because you'd think I'd be able to just drop tools and just have a chat. I can't because everything's sort of time critical. There's always a customer on the end, of course, and some things you have to be doing a certain thing at a certain time during the repair. So yeah, I wish, buddy, but yeah, we'll have to get a time where I'm not at work, and then I can. It's not ghosting, promise you. No excuses. Brilliant. Love it. Right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up now. You have been absolutely fantastic. This evening, it's the first one back after a while, so it's been brilliant to have you here chatting away, and I hope to do the same again next week. So I'm going to leave that there, guys. I hope you have a cracking week. Again, if you guys ever want to message me, it don't have to be about cars. If you're feeling stressed or whatever, chuck us a message anywhere on any of the TechAutomotive socials. It will get to me. Again, have a cracking week. Stay safe, and I will speak to you all next Sunday. Take care. Have a phenomenal week, guys. See you later.